5 forgotten sky gods worshipped before time. Before the rise of great religions such as Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, people looked up into the night sky and saw gods among the stars. In the days before recorded history, humanity turned to these divine beings in the heavens for guidance and protection. But as time passed, new beliefs emerged, and the worship of these celestial deities was all but forgotten. Yet their stories and influence on our world remain. Join me as we explore the legacies of 5 such sky gods who once commanded reverence, but now dwell in the shadows of our collective memory. 5. Anu, the Sumerian sky god. Our journey begins in ancient Mesopotamia with Anu, the Sumerian sky god. Revered during the 4th millennium BC in the region that today encompasses parts of Iraq, Kuwait, and Turkey, Anu held a prominent place in the pantheon of deities of the Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations. Depicted as a horned god with a long beard, sometimes holding a flower or wearing a crown, Anu symbolized the generative power of the heavens. He was considered the father of the gods, including Enlil, the god of wind and storms, and Enki, the god of water and wisdom. According to Sumerian mythology, Anu's consort was Antu, who personified the earth. Together they represent the fertile union of heaven and earth, essential for the flourishing of life. Anu's influence extended beyond the natural world. He was also associated with kingship and the regulation of the affairs of mortals. The city of Uruk, a major religious center in Sumer, boasted that its king was the representative of Anu on earth. To honor him, temples like the Ekur, ziggurat of Nana were constructed. These monumental stepped pyramids served as platforms for earthly rulers to ascend closer to the heavens and communicate with the divine. The worship of Anu continued throughout the ancient Near East, with his name and iconography influencing later Mesopotamian cultures. Though his image may no longer dominate temple walls, the echoes of Anu can still be found in the shared heritage of gods across the ancient world. Number 4. Nut, the Egyptian sky goddess. From Mesopotamia, our attention shifts to ancient Egypt along the banks of the Nile River. Here we encounter Nut, the sky goddess whose celestial expanse arched over the land like the vault of heaven. During the period spanning from around 3000 BC to the last pharaoh Cleopatra in 30 BC, Nut was revered as the mother of the gods, giving birth to the sun god Ra each morning when the sun rose. This daily rebirth myth signified the cyclical nature of life, death, and resurrection. Central to ancient Egyptian belief, Nut was often depicted as a woman arched over the earth, her arms outstretched, touching the horizon. Her body formed a protective canopy beneath which the gods, including Ra, Osiris, Isis, Set, and Nephthys, resided. Egyptians believed that at the beginning of time, Nut separated herself from the primordial ocean of chaos, creating a void between earth and sky. From this separation, order emerged, and the world as they knew it began. Nut's association with the sky also linked her to the afterlife. It was through her that the souls of the dead were believed to travel to the underworld. In this context, she was sometimes depicted with wings, symbolizing her ability to carry souls to their final destination. Ancient Egyptians built massive complexes of temples and tombs, such as the Giza necropolis housing the Great Pyramid of Khufu, which served not only as burial grounds for their pharaohs, but also as symbolic pathways connecting earth to the heavens. Even after the decline of ancient Egypt, Nut's legacy persisted. She became absorbed into various syncretic traditions, demonstrating the enduring impact of her worship. 3. Inti, the Inca sun god. Across the world from Egypt, nestled in the heart of the Andes Mountains in South America, we find the Incas, the last great civilization of pre-Columbian America. Thriving between the 13th and 16th centuries CE, they had a profound connection with the natural world. At the center of their religious beliefs was Inti, the sun god. Inti was more than just a deity. He was a life-giving force, a ruler and a father figure. The Incas believed that Inti's rays brought warmth and nourishment to the earth, sustaining all living things. His light marked the passage of time, guiding their agricultural practices and shaping their daily lives. Inti's wife, Mama Kila, the moon goddess, was equally revered. Together they represented the celestial balance, the harmony between light and darkness, masculinity and femininity, heaven and earth. The Incas constructed grand temples like the Coricancha, or Temple of the Sun in Cusco, where Inti's most important festivals were celebrated. During the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, the Inca emperor would participate in a ritual known as the Festival of the Intimate Union, symbolizing the renewal of Inti's love for Pachamama, the Earth Mother. However, with the arrival of Spanish conquistadors, Inti's worship was suppressed. Despite this, Inti's legacy endured, influencing later Andean cultures and leaving an indelible mark on the history of South America. And now we move to our second sky god, Tengri. Number 2. Tengri, the Turkic-Mongolic sky god. Our journey takes us to the vast steppes of Central Asia, where we encounter Tengri, a sky father revered by the Turkic and Mongolic peoples. His influence stretched from the 6th century to the present day, shaping cultural and religious practices across a wide geographical area. Tengri, often called the Sky Father, is a supreme deity representing the heavens, thunder, and lightning. He is the creator and sustainer of the universe, the source of law, morality, and justice. Tengri's wisdom is believed to have been revealed to humans, guiding them in their daily lives and providing a framework for their societies. The concept of Tengriism is deeply rooted in shamanistic beliefs and animism, reflecting the close connection between the Turkic and Mongolic peoples and the natural world. Natural phenomena such as mountains, rivers, and animals were believed to be inhabited by spirits and deities, forming a complex web of relationships. Rituals, sacrifices, and prayers were offered to maintain harmony within this web of existence. Oral traditions played a vital role in transmitting Tengri's teachings and ensuring the continuity of these beliefs. As nomadic cultures, the Turkic and Mongolic people relied on storytelling and songs to preserve their history, values, and connection to the divine. Bards and storytellers kept the ancient traditions alive, passing down the stories of Tengri and his influence on human affairs from one generation to the next. Today, elements of Tengriism persist in various forms of traditional music, dance, and folklore. While some communities have incorporated aspects of Tengriism into modern religious movements, many continue to honor their ancestral sky god through cultural practices that celebrate their heritage. Now we come to the final spot on our list, number 1, Dios. Number 1, Dios, the Proto-Indo-European sky god. We conclude our exploration of forgotten sky gods with Dios, a deity shrouded in the mists of prehistory. Tracing his roots to the Proto-Indo-European religion, which flourished around 4,500 years ago, Dios represents one of the earliest attested sky gods in history. Unfortunately, the exact origins and nature of his worship are somewhat unclear due to the lack of written records from that era. However, linguistic and archaeological evidence provides valuable insights into his significance and influence. As the Proto-Indo-Europeans were a nomadic pastoral society, their religious beliefs were likely closely tied to the rhythms of nature and the cycles of the seasons. Deos, as a sky god, embodied the life-giving forces of the heavens, overseeing the fertility of the earth and the well-being of the people. Evidence suggests that he was associated with thunder and lightning, reflecting the awe and respect inspired by the power of the natural world. Scholars believe that Dios played a pivotal role in the development of early Indo-European cultures, shaping their religious practices and worldview. His influence extended to concepts of law and order, serving as a supreme authority that maintained cosmic balance. The reverence for Dios likely inspired the establishment of social norms and ethical codes, contributing to the formation of early civilizations. As the Indo-European language family expanded across vast territories, so did the worship of Dios. His name and attributes evolved, giving rise to numerous sky gods in different cultures. For example, the Vedic god Dios Pita, the Homeric Zeus, and the Latin deus Optimus Maximus all share similarities with the earlier Dios. In essence, Dios represents a pivotal chapter in the evolution of religious thought. His legacy lies not only in the sky gods that succeeded him, but also in the foundations he helped establish for early human societies as they grappled with questions of existence, morality, and the divine order of the cosmos. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and joining our community. We have many more videos like this one that you might enjoy, and together we can explore the rich tapestry of history, mythology, and culture that our world has to offer. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and wisdom in the vast expanse of human experience.